What's the difference between a wet raccoon and Donald J. Trump's hair? A wet raccoon doesn't have $7 billion fucking dollars in the bank.
Hey guys, so today I wanted to just kind of briefly update everybody on what's been going on. So I know a lot of you guys have been asking, what's the update with your mom? What's the update with mom? Because I didn't really go on here and talk about an update after the court date happened on Tuesday. But that situation I'm going to talk about in another video because I don't want to even associate it with this video. But so I went to the walkaway march and rally yesterday, and it was really fun. Like, it was really, really fun. I was actually a little shocked because it was in LA, so I was a little nervous to go to the actual rally part of it. So to be honest with you, I didn't go to that part. I didn't go to the march part of it. I went to the rally, and the rally was packed. And then when I saw the people marching, that was also packed. So great job for Walkaway and all the people there that did all that. That's really awesome. Since Walkaway first started, I was somebody who loved it so much because it gave me an outlet and it gave me hope that there's other people out there who think like I do. Forgive me, guys. I'm going to be doing my face while I talk. So anyway, I was at like a really low point in my life when I saw Brendan's video. And that video, I got to say, changed my perspective and changed my life on a lot of issues. Now, it didn't change my direction though. Like, I was already this person who was thought, like, for instance, that it was wrong to hate people for believing things differently than yourself. I thought it was wrong to ostracize people. I thought it was wrong to create a mob against people. I thought it was wrong to hate somebody online and get all your friends to hate them too. I always knew that that was wrong, and that was always my thought process on that situation. So when I saw Brandon Straka's video, it really struck me. So right now I'm going to show you guys the video because I think it's important to remember and get back to what Walkaway was and what it is and what it is that it stands for. So first I'm going to show you guys that video before I get into what happened yesterday. So let me pull that up real fast.
Once upon a time, I was a liberal. Well, to be honest, less than a year ago, I was still a liberal. I became a liberal because I felt I'd found a tribe whose values aligned with my own. I staunchly reject racism of any kind. I reject the marginalization of any human being based off of their gender or sexual orientation. I reject tyrannical groupthink. I reject a system which allows an ambitious, misinformed, and dogmatic mob to suppress free speech, create false narratives, and apathetically steamroll over the truth. I reject the acceptance of junk science and superstition to advance ideological agendas. I reject hate. These are the reasons why I became a liberal. And these are the same reasons why I am now walking away. For years now, I have watched as the left has devolved into intolerant, inflexible, illogical, hateful, misguided, ill-informed, un-American, hypocritical, menacing, callous, ignorant, narrow-minded, and at times, blatantly fascistic behavior and rhetoric. Liberalism has been co-opted and absorbed by the very characteristics it claims to fight against. For years now, I've watched as people on the left have become anesthetized to their own prejudices and bigotry, and the prejudices and bigotry of those around them who echo their values. I have watched as formerly sensible people who claim to reject racism have come to embrace the principles of universally hating and blaming all of society's problems on all people who have white skin. I have witnessed the irony of advocacy for gender equality morph into blatant hatred and intolerance of men and masculinity. I have seen the once earnest fight for equality for the LGBT community mutate into an illogical demonization of heteronormativity and the push to vilify and attack our conventional concepts of gender. These same self-proclaimed victims of intolerance now turning on the gay community that they attach themselves to advance their agenda, now calling gay people privileged and themselves victims of injustice. I have watched as the left has allowed themselves to become hypnotized by false narratives and conclusions perpetuated by social justice warriors who misrepresent and misconstrue facts, evidence, and events to confirm their own biases that everyone who does not comply with their prejudicial conclusions and follow their orders is a racist, a bigot, a Nazi, a white supremacist, homophobic, Islamophobic, xenophobic, misogynistic, and alt-right extremist. And I have watched as they have used these heartless and carelessly assigned labels to intimidate, threaten, bully, silence, attack, unemploy, blacklist, and destroy anybody who dares to fight back. They'll come for me, and then they'll come for you. And worst of all, the Democratic Party and the liberal media has embraced, affirmed, aided, and abetted this cult ideology. In an effort to gain voters and maintain power, the Democratic Party that I once loved has joined forces with the extremist left. The Democratic Party and the liberal media now believe their ill-gotten conclusions and have ominously decided that they, and only they, know the remedy for society's ills. The left has decided that the solution to problems with race relations in America is more racism. The left believes that attacking, insulting, and dehumanizing one group of people elevates another. The left now believes that there are no boundaries when telling lies, omitting the truth, or misrepresenting facts when telling the news, because their end justifies their means. The left has now decided that its point of view is the only acceptable one, and that suppressing, censoring, and banning open dialogue and debate is virtuous and progressive. The Democratic Party has adopted a deleterious belief system, happily and without skepticism, separating people into groups based off of identity, and then organizing them into camps of victims and oppressors. If you are a person of color, an LGBT person, a woman, or an American immigrant, the Democratic Party wants you to know that you are a victim and destined to stay that way. They will insist that you are a victim, doomed to exist within a system that is rigged against you, that you are a victim of systemic oppression, that you are a victim of your circumstances, and that no amount of hard work or motivational action will ever allow you to overcome your victimhood or the privilege of those around you. This is perhaps the Democratic Party's greatest and most insidious lie. But if you are a minority in America today, the left-wing politicians and the liberal media don't want you to ever discover this lie. So they bombard us with stories designed to reinforce the narrative that you are in danger, that you cannot succeed. They manipulate your fears and concerns by telling you that you are disadvantaged, disempowered, and disposable to everyone except them. They will tell you that you need them. They will tell you that you are only safe under their supervision. They will promise to liberate you from all that chains you. And then they will do absolutely nothing for you. Once upon a time, I was a liberal. But liberalism has changed, and I will no longer be a part of an ideology or political party that represents everything that contradicts my values of unity, equal opportunity, personal empowerment, compassion, and love. So I am walking away. And I encourage all of you to do the same. Walk away.
Okay, so that was the video that literally, like, that video spoke to me so much at a time that I really needed it. And it was a really, really crazy time in my life when I saw that video. So I was just like, I was very celebratory because I was really thrilled at the fact that somebody in this country thinks like I do. And then when I found out he was a hairstylist and that he's also gay, it made me feel even more at home. And the Walk Away campaign has done so much for me already, and I've done as well as done so much for the Walk Away campaign. And I'm not against Walk Away at all. I just think that it's important to watch that video and remember where it started and why it started, and the actual reasoning of why we're doing what we're doing. So there's so many people out there who support Walk Away that aren't even part of the organization, but still do what they can to get people to walk away and wake up to the Democratic lies. And I know I'm one of those people. I know there's a lot of freedom fighters out there that I rub shoulders with that constantly are changing people's minds, like Mario. There's me. There's Hagatha. There's Lindsay. There's Jen. There's so many of us that all do things to get people on the left to wake up. And I think the most important way to do that is to talk to them and to show them and to guide them. Now, it is not going to be easy, knowing that these people are very hard-headed and a lot of times they come very combative, but we have to do what we can to create more people that are awake in this country than to just fight against the ones who are sleeping. Because once you fight against somebody, they're just going to go more firm in their stance and they're not going to listen to you. Why am I saying all that? Well, let's go back to why I was making this video. So for a while now, I've been really watching the Walk Away campaign and just been like, kind of like, what? Like, what is going on? Like, okay, so that's my that's my thoughts on the walk away campaign. I always thought that it was going to be something that where we were going to get more liberals to wake up and walk away. I thought that was the whole point of the whole thing. I didn't know that it wasn't, which I still think that is what the point is. Anyways, so what happened was, there's been a couple instances where I've just been like, you know, Brandon's human. I think maybe he's having a long day. He's been flying around a lot. Maybe he's just tired. I use that excuse every single time I see this happen, but I'm finding that it's happening every single time now. I'm not coming for Brandon in this video, but just know that I really feel like Brandon should maybe watch his video that he made a long time ago. Because, how do I say this? Fuck it. I'm just going to talk about it. So I've been noticing ever since the thing happened with the model on the plane that every single time he runs across a liberal, at least on camera, maybe, I don't know, but that's all that we can see of him is what he shows on camera. And I'm seeing that he's harassing people and he's kind of like being combative and like going toe to toe with them. I feel like this is not the go to toe to toe campaign. I feel like this is not the harassment campaign. This is the walk away campaign. And when people come at you that are extreme liberal, those are the ones you need to sit down with and talk to the most. Those are the ones that I think the leader and the founder of Walkaway should be sitting down and discussing things with. Now, yesterday at the event, there was a boy there, right? And at first he was saying right by me and my friends, and so we didn't mind him. He was an anti-Trump person. Yes, he was. He was holding a sign that said Black Lives Matter on a piece of cardboard. He was saying silently next to me. Do you know what that means? When he's silent and you're on a mic, that means that he's listening. That means he's listening. He may not be listening the way you want, but he was listening. And he was sitting there silently with his cardboard saying Black Lives Matter. He started walking around. Well, lo and behold, one person ran down from the stage area through the crowd, remember that part, through the crowd, to go up to him and wanted to pull down his mask and was talking to the guy like this close to his face. Mind you, what was being said wasn't bad. Mind you, Brandon was not talking crap to him. He was just like kind of telling him about like how Black Lives Matter is a Marxist organization, how Black Lives Matter is evil, how dare you come here with this, blah, blah, blah. And what it did is it created a crowd around Brandon and this boy. This boy felt so uncomfortable he started walking away. And Brandon followed him with all the people. It was crazy the way that they were like kind of in a sense not harassing the boy, but I find it to be harassing because of the fact that I went to a Bernie Sanders rally one time, okay, and we were silent and we waited till Bernie was done talking, till Bernie was leaving the stage. Then me and my friends, I was with Jesse Suave, I was with my friend Gay, and was with a minor, somebody under the age of 18, also Hispanic. So I was the only white person out of my whole group, and I'm gay, so I was like, whatever, we're safe. It's Bernie, so I thought. So I took out at the very end when everybody started to leave, we took off our black shirts and underneath we were wearing our Trump shirts and I had my Trump hat on. Well, these people lost control so much that I had a security guard standing between me and an officer saying, oh my God, somebody help. Because there were so many people trying to gang up on us. They followed us, they harassed us, they were screaming at us. And I've got to tell you, I've never been more scared in my life than I was at that Bernie rally when I saw all these Bernie supporters and the lawlessness I felt when I felt like my life was in danger. I got home and almost cried. I was like, holy shit. Like, that was so rough to have all of these people in your face against you, calling you names that you never thought you'd ever be called, like racist and white supremacist and hater to my own community. Like, they were trying to fight us. They were trying to hit us. They had to literally barricade the people still inside the event to let us leave. And still, like 30 or 40 people still followed us to our cars. It was extremely scary and it was extremely bad. And I saw the look on that boy's face yesterday, and he had the same look I had on my face in my videos. I felt so bad for him. So I literally followed the crowd that was following this boy who was silently protesting. He has every right to be there. He had every right to be there. I don't agree with Black Lives Matter. I don't agree with what the boy was representing. But I think if it comes to a walk away rally, it's walk away. These are the people we want to attract. We want to attract them so we can talk to them, so we can spread our message. I bet $1 million, all the people that posted their walkaway videos, this boy can relate to at least one or two of them. Come on now. And Brandon had a mic. And what did he do with that mic? He handed it to somebody to hold while he ran through the crowd of his fans to go and yell at with another group at this boy who was silently protesting. What the disgusting part about it was as the boy started to walk away from him, trying to get away, Brandon kept following him. And so did the crowd of cameras. And I came home. Well, I left. Just so that you guys, I left at that moment. I was like, no, because first I followed Brandon as well. I started yelling at them. I said, you guys leave him alone. I said, leave him alone. He can be here if he wants to. He doesn't have to agree with us. He can be here if he wants to. Leave him alone. I kept yelling that to everybody. Some people heard me, and you could tell the difference between a walkaway supporter and a Brandon Straka fan real motherfucking fast. I've always been able to point them out quickly because the Brandon Straka fans, he can kick a baby in the fucking face, and they'd be like, oh, the baby probably deserved it. No. I'm a walkaway supporter, not a Brandon Straka fan. Every time I see this motherfucker out, he's constantly fucking harassing liberals. Stop. You need to talk to liberals. When they picket your event, good. That's a good thing. Brandon, that's a good thing. Grab them, take them inside, talk to them. What you should have fucking done with that mic instead of handing it to somebody so you could run through the crowd, was you should have invited him up to speak and ask him, we noticed that you are a white person with the holy empty signs. What makes you support Black Lives Matter? Ask him that question in the mic. Let him answer. Then let him know the real statistical numbers. Let him know how Black Lives Matter has affected everybody. Let him know how Black Lives Matter has killed black people. Let him know that Black Lives Matter doesn't give a damn about the abortion rate in the black community. Let him know these facts, Brandon. And you might have an opportunity to have another person walk away. I just, I don't know, like, maybe I'm jumping the gun here, but I thought walk away meant to get people to walk away from the Democratic Party. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I misconstrued that. Maybe that's not what it means, but that's what I thought it meant. And when I saw this happening in front of my face, because I've seen it before on videos where I saw Brandon doing that to the girl at the airport, which I still said in my videos about that. I said, maybe Brandon just had a long day. He's been flying everywhere. He's been really busy. We've been seeing him on everything from Fox to all these other stations. And maybe he's just really busy. So maybe he just had a bad day. Remember when that model in the airport told him, why are you wearing a MAGA hat? And he said, because I support Trump. And she said, oh, he hates gay people. And then he walked around, chased her around with the camera and said, make her famous, make her famous. Well, that girl, she is a model. That girl got a bunch of harassment from Brandon Straka fans. A lot of harassment. In fact, so much to where I even messaged him privately and I said, dude, I said, what is going on here? I said, they're harassing her. You should talk to her. Don't harass her. You said make her famous, so they are. They're listening to what you said. So then he goes and he finds her mother's GoFundMe because her mother had cancer and was dying. I don't know if she's still alive today. Hopefully she is. I mean, I'm praying that she is. But the mom had a GoFundMe put up by the daughter to raise money for her cancer. And the people, Brandon had nerve at that point to post on Twitter the link to that GoFundMe and said, look, let's make this negative into a positive. And let's all donate money to her mother's cause. That sounds good, Brandon. So it sounds like, yeah, you covered your own tracks. That's cute and dandy. But guess what? You already have your fans mad at her. You can't get a dogmatic mob against people and then pretend like you didn't just do that and say, let's make this negative into a positive. You got to remember, there's people that follow you, Brandon, who are extreme fans of yours and that will do whatever you say. And negativity brings a lot more attention than positivity, period. And you know this. That's why when you went to San Francisco, you loved it. You posted those videos. You know you get you views. You know how to get views, boy. But the fact of the matter is, they started going on that mother's GoFundMe page and started harassing her and her daughter. People did donate money. Yes, a lot of Republicans did donate money to her mother. But then the GoFundMe page was taken away because people were telling her mother, you should have swallowed her. You're the reason I rethink abortion. People were telling those exact comments. So the daughter took the GoFundMe down, meaning her mother cannot get money now for the cancer, for her illness. And I was even more pissed. And then I saw Brandon tweet this. He said, well, she took down the GoFundMe. I guess she doesn't want any help from Republicans. It had nothing to do with Republicans. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, he said she doesn't want help from Republicans and Trump supporters. So I'm glad you noticed that she took it down, Brandon. But at the same time, that was fucked up for you to do. And then you went on Twitter and said that. You have a platform. You have a responsibility. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Because what you did, you didn't create a doorway for this girl to walk away. You created a girl who's going to be the most extreme leftist that she's ever been before. You created somebody who is going to plant their fucking feet firmly in their stance where they're never going to trust a Republican. They're never going to like any of us. They're going to think that we're all harassing motherfuckers. They're not going to trust us. And now we even took away money from her mother trying to fucking get cancer. Like, that's some bullshit. So again, that one incident, I still wrote off as maybe he's had a long day. Maybe he's been traveling a lot. And then I saw he did it again right after our Chico event. He goes and, well, first of all, during the Chico event, he says, there's 100 people outside that couldn't get in, so I'm going to go outside. Wait, first I'm going to ask my security to walk me past my own fans to go outside and wave at the 100 people that are out there waiting. There was not 100 people outside waiting. I was outside. I was outside talking to Antifa. I was the last one to walk out of the auditorium. Literally, me and Lindsay. If you're watching this, you got my back. You already know. Me and Lindsay were the last ones to even go near the door of the auditorium. There was not 100 people outside. There was nobody outside. He lied. And then the reason why he never went and did a video of going outside and waving to these people is not because he couldn't get security to walk past his own fans. It's because of the fact that there was nobody outside. And I was outside talking to Antifa. So was Lindsay. Now here's the thing. His security. Why did you need security to walk past all of your fans then in Chico, but you didn't need security to run through everybody yesterday in LA to run up to this guy to harass him? Why? Why, Brendan? How come you needed security to walk past your fans in an auditorium, but you don't need security to walk through your fans to go and harass this boy and follow him all around as he holds a Black Lives Matter sign up yesterday? That's weird. That's not neither here nor there. That's just something I noticed and I was like, bitch, okay. So anyways, so that's another thing. But the main point of this video is I'm noticing so much now the harassment that's going on in the walkaway videos. Now, I know that Brandon's a different person in walkaway. I know Brandon Strunk is Brandon Strunk. He's his own individual person. But when it's posted on the walkaway page and it's posted on walkaway, to me, it's still walkaway. Like I said, sorry, I gotta be doing my face, okay? But anyway, so it still represents walkaway. He represents walkaway. And when right after Chico, he went to another event and there was a lady outside of his event with a sign that blamed Walkaway for being Marxist and blamed Walkaway for being Russian assets and all this other crazy stuff. I don't know exactly I forgot exactly what the cardboard said, but the girl was an older woman. She was sitting outside of his event with the cardboard. And Brandon filmed himself walking up to her and harassing her too, saying, why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? Here's the thing, Brandon. If she's sitting there with that sign, that's the person you should say, why don't you come in? Why don't you come in? Why don't you get people to walk away? Like, it's just so frustrating. So when I saw that other video after the Chico event and after the one on the airplane, that was the third time. And I was just like, all right, guys, this is done. I was so done. I was so over it. And I was like, I still support Walkaway, so I still show up, bitch, because I support what the movement is. I support what the people are doing in it. There's not just Brandon Strunk. This is Walkaway, okay? Walkaway, I support 100%. Don't think I don't support Walkaway. It's Brandon Strunk that I'm coming for right now, in a sense, but without coming for him. I'm not coming for him, like, I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm saying what really is happening. And maybe he could see something like this, or we doubt he'll even watch it, but maybe he'll see something like this, and maybe he'll go and remember what he was thinking when he made that video. Because that video saved lives. That video saved my life and saved a lot of other people's lives. And a lot of people saw Brandon Strunk's video and changed everything about themselves. So Brandon did something that was so amazing, and it was so fucking honorable. But I think he's lost fucking sight of what he's doing here. And we don't have time to lose sight right now. So the point is that when I saw yesterday at the event, that boy being harassed, and I walked up to Brandon, I walked up to everybody and I said, you guys stop, leave him alone. And nobody listened to me. I literally left. I was not going to sit there. I couldn't take it anymore. And you guys can see that in my live video that I posted today. Well, I posted yesterday, but I did a watch party today. And literally the video starts live with that situation. I had to leave, though. I had to leave because I cannot bear to sit back and watch all these Republicans who always complain when this happens to us. I can't sit back and watch them all harass this boy. And if you were in that group harassing him, fuck you. Or, hey, why? Why? I want to know, why were you harassing him? This video is not going to get me liked. This video is going to get me hated. I get it. There's a lot of you Brandon Strunk fans out there, especially on my page alone. And I don't care. Because this is the truth, and this is what needs to be talked about. None of you guys are good enough friends of Brandon's to sit there and say, Brandon, pull it back. Brandon, come on. A good friend would tell him when he's fucking up. Good friends tell me when I fuck up. You know, we should do that for people that we care about. And I care about this movement so much, it's insane. But yesterday was unfucking called for. Uncalled for. And I said so right away. I said, they're going to talk about us quickly. And before I even got home to Huntington Beach, California, I came across this. So let me show you guys this. Immediately I came across this from CNBC, West Hollywood. Hundreds demonstrate in WeHo in support of President Trump and law enforcement. First of all, I didn't know that's what we were just there to support. But so you guys always know the media always fucks everything up. They always have everything all wrong for us. But yeah. And this is what it said. First of all, they show this little clip. It's not much, but it's just a clip. Anyways, it's a cute little clip. It's just of everybody there. See, that's Capello.
Don't do this, and I want to make sure that you all here today know why I'm here.
It was cute. It was nice. It was whatever. So then it said this. An estimated 300 to 400 demonstrators marched from West Hollywood Boulevard to Beverly Hills. Oh my God, really? Go away. From Beverly Hills Saturday to show their support of President Donald Trump and law enforcement. The march began about 1 o'clock p.m. at San Vicente and Santa Monica Boulevard. From there, the marchers headed to Beverly Gardens Park at Santa Monica Boulevard and Canyon Drive for a scheduled 2 p.m. rally. Demonstrators carried Trump 2020 banners, American flags, signs saying, United We Stand. The event was organized by Walkaway Foundation, which said the rally was planned to speak out against the destruction of property and lives, the villainization of law enforcement, and weaponization of tragedies. The rally was peaceful at Beverly Hills Police. A police officer told City News Service. The officer added that she did not know if any anti-Trump counter-protesters had showed up at the park. A Twitter post, though, by Samuel Barslow, however, shows a young white Black Lives Matter counter-protester being angrily confronted by several people in MAGA hats, including a man who gets within inches of him and lowers his mask to speak in close proximity. A large portion of the contingents wore no masks at all and did not practice social distancing. Scheduled speakers at the rally included singer-songwriter Joy Villa, actor Scott Baio, and Lorenzo Lamas, Brandon Straka, Mike Harlow, Blair White, Shimika Michelle, Ricky Rebel, and Carolyn Borosenko. So that's what they said. So they're already within an hour before I even got home, I saw that already posted by CNBC saying that there was an anti-Trump demonstrator and that we harassed them. That there was a lot of people in MAGA hats crowding this guy, taking off their mask. Not, by the way, the person who took off their mask and got close to his face was Brandon. It was Brandon himself. And I'm making this video because my frustration is growing with the situation. And no, I'm not going to be quiet. And no, I'm not on here to start drama. This isn't about drama. My goal with this video is I hope that Brandon sees that he needs to remember why he got here. He's changed so many of us. We all went there yesterday to support him because we love him and we love this demonstration. We love this movement. We love what was said. We love that we found a home. We love it. But Brandon, Walkaway is not just Brandon Straka. Walkaway is a collective of people that came together to walk away from the Democratic Party and that was sitting there at a finish line cheering others as they walked across it saying that they walked away too. That's what Walkaway is. It's not just the Brandon Straka show. We get it. You want to be famous. Make your own YouTube channel, girl. But walking up and harassing people is just wrong. And yesterday that was disgusting. You had an amazing event, by the way. The event was great and I appreciate it. The event was awesome. But that was disgusting, girl. I'm sorry. I literally walked up to you and him and said, stop, what are you doing? And it was like I wasn't even there. There's other people there. Nobody was saying stop. There's crowds of you guys. And nobody fucking stopped it. Everybody was cheering it on. Sorry, it really, really, really got to me. I'm not going to get any good press because of this video. I know for a fact that Brandon's going to come for me like he always does, and I don't care. I did come for him when I did talk about the fact that they were bitches to me at Chico, but whatever, and Brandon responded to that to me and all this crap, just reaffirming what I said, by the way, during his response, but whatever, I don't care. So I know he's already going to be watching because he did see me yesterday, so I know he's already going to be like, oh God, Chris is coming for me. Here's the thing. My goal isn't to come for you, homie. Your event was great. I actually couldn't wait to get home and talk about how good an event you had. You had an amazing event, but then that happened. I think that the most important part of Walkaway is the fact that you get liberals to walk away. The whole point of Walkaway, the name of your event is called Walk Away. But every single video you ever have of you talking to liberals, it's you harassing them. Why? 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 I just want to know. I just want to know why. Like, girl, why do you harass people? Like, liberals are the ones you need to talk to. When somebody says, fuck Trump, you need to be like, oh, I need to go find that person. I need to talk to them. That's who you should be talking to. I didn't found walk away. You did. But if you don't want to be somebody who gets people to walk away, that's fine. You don't have to be. You could be just like a freedom fighter like all of us. Because some of us would go up there and talk to that person with Black Lives Matter and be like, what the fuck, what are you doing here? Some of us would do that. I know I can name people that would. But they're not founders of an organization that got people to walk away from the Democratic Party. That's not their job. They're just freedom fighters like I am. But the whole point is that yesterday, you guys, I want to know, now that we're all away from Brandon and you guys are now on their keyboards, because I know there's keyboard warriors out there, so since everybody's all tough when they're behind keyboards, I want to know, behind keyboards, at least, do you guys not support that? Because I do not support people going and getting harassed. Like that boy was silently protesting. Do you know what that means? Silent means he could have been listening. You had an opportunity. I would have got him from the crowd, and I would have got him and brought him up to the stage and said, here, and I would have talked to him in front of everybody. Why don't you demonstrate for everybody how you get people to walk away, Brandon? Why don't you do that since your organization's called Walk Away? Because I don't understand why everybody there yesterday was so complacent about the harassment that was happening to that kid. Let me remind you, we're Republicans. It happens to us all the time. And do we like it? No. We talk about that constantly. Everybody who's ever made a video talks about how they don't like the fact that Republicans are harassed more than other people, right? So why would we go and become that hate that we say we fight against? Why? Why would we? Like, why would you? And just so you guys know, on this video, what I'm doing right now is I posted, if you guys look at the caption of the video, I posted the link. So if anybody wants to join, if anybody wants to join the video and put their face on here and give me their opinion about how I'm wrong or about how I'm right, about what they think about the situation, feel free to click that link on your phone or whatever, and you guys can jump on. And anybody can come on here, and I don't care. Like, I'm not up to fight people. I'm not up to tell them they're wrong. Maybe I'm not seeing it correctly. But if anybody else has a different opinion about the situation, feel free to join this video right now. But like I said before, I got to say something because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Now, again, I'm a walk away supporter 100%, and I will always be that. I will always support the organization, not with money, because I heard that in December, Homeboy was getting Botox with our money, but whatever. So I stopped donating money to them, but I will support them. I go to all their events. I do push Walk Away on people, and I do push the agenda of Walk Away because it's a beautiful idea. It's a beautiful ideology. It's a beautiful way to think and see life. So I definitely love Walk Away with all my heart. But I'm not a fan of somebody who's going to be harassing people in public. I'm not a fan of somebody who's going to go and every single time they post a video of a liberal, it's them harassing a liberal. No, your job is to get people to walk away. So I'm not a Brandon Straka fan any way, shape, or form, but I am 100% a Walk Away supporter, and I will continue to be. But know the difference, because there's a big difference. And I cannot believe there were so many people. I can't believe I was the only one there yesterday screaming at this group of people saying, stop, leave him alone. I was the only one. And I think there might have been others. I don't know, but I didn't hear anybody else. And I'm just saying, I had to leave. I left at that moment. I didn't go out to dinner with Mario, with Hagatha, with all my friends like I was supposed to, because of the fact that I left. I was like, fuck this shit. I was so pissed. I had lose it easy. I'm already somebody who's like not like one to like hold in my emotions ever. So I had to leave because I was getting madder and madder and madder. And watching Brandon and this boy walk around the whole event from point A to point B to point A to point B. The boy was walking away from him, trying to get away from him. And he didn't stop. But it's funny he needed security in Chico to walk past his fans in the auditorium, but he didn't need security to run through this crowd in LA to harass this boy. That's funny. But he did bring somebody with him, and it wasn't security. It was his camera crew. I'm just saying, I call it like I see it, and what I'm seeing right now is, what I'm smelling right now is I'm smelling a lot of bullshit. A lot of bullshit. And I will always push, support, and be somebody who claims Walk Away. 100%. But the person who organizes Walk Away, who's the founder of Walk Away, needs to come back down to reality and remember what his job is to do. Unless he feels like he already got enough people to walk away. I mean, if you feel like you got enough people to walk away already, homie, then can you just change the name at least? Because it's confusing. Because when I want somebody to walk away, I point them in the direction of your Facebook so they can watch the testimonials of other people. I do it all the time. I tell everybody, go look at the walk away page. I push your page, homie. I push your organization all the time. But can you change the name? Because I don't want to be pushing people in the direction it shouldn't be going. Because what if that boy saw some of the walkaway videos and was curious, but still was a firm believer in Black Lives Matter? What if he showed up there and was silent because he was curious and wanted to listen and hear what we had to say while he also said what he wanted to on his piece of cardboard? What if that was the case? Do you know that? You don't. Was he combative to anybody there? No. Like I said, when he first showed up, he stood next to me and my friends, and I even told him hello. I talked to him for a second. He was a really nice boy. He was just, I believe, he's just uninformed and confused based on what the media is giving him. You had an opportunity to literally change his mind and his life. And the most importantly, you had the opportunity to gain another vote for Donald J. Trump. But you fucked up. What you did now, just like you did with the girl on the airplane, just like you did with the old lady outside of your other event, you literally made these people stand even more firm in their beliefs that walk away and people on the Republican side are evil, they're mean, they're scary, they're violent, they're harassing, and that they will never vote for Republican people ever in their lifetime. What you did was reaffirm that for them. And what happened here is you made another fucking army staunch fucking person of the Democratic Party. Now he's going to fight even harder for the Democrats. Because now he's mad at you. Now he don't like you for embarrassing him in front of everybody. So now he has a chip on his shoulder that you gave him. So when you watch the next video of LA and there's riots and somebody hits somebody in the head with a fucking lock, I wouldn't be surprised if the boy holding that lock was that very boy right there. Every time you come across another human being, you have an opportunity. You have an opportunity to change a mind. You have an opportunity to sway somebody's vote. You have an opportunity to tell the truth. But by all means, do not harass and threaten people and create a dogmatic mob. Who said those very same words? Brandon himself. Remember, you left the left because you could not take that they created dogmatic mobs against people who think differently than themselves. But you did that again. I just feel so frustrated with the situation. And I know I probably should talk to him privately. I've tried that, girls and boys. We've done that. We've done that in Florida. We've done that we tried doing Chico, but he avoided it. Like, we've tried doing that. Like, we literally have done this where we have tried to talk. But I don't mean to make it public, but it's the only time he'll listen, because anything that affects his publicity is the only time he'll listen. So this is why I have to feel like I have to come on here and make a video about it. And the thing is that all you Brandon Strong fans, before you guys come on here and hate me, I haven't wanted to comment yet. I have, in fact, stopped looking at them because of the fact that I know there's a lot of Brandon Strong fans on my page, and I get it. You guys are fans. I understand that. But you're all going to come for me. Just save it. Because no matter what, I won't give a fuck. My opinion is my opinion. I'm allowed to have it. And don't tell me go talk to them privately. I've tried that. Don't tell me fucking I'm wrong, because what I saw, what I have on film is not wrong. I don't care if they're supporter of Black Lives Matter. I don't care if they fucking hate Donald Trump. I don't care if they're there to assassinate Donald J. Trump. If they're in your crowd and they're not making noise and they're just sitting there peacefully protesting, let them be. Let them be. You don't own the streets in fucking Hollywood. In fact, you don't even live there, homie. He does. That boy lives there. So, and he didn't like that you came to his town knowing that you talk about Black Lives Matter in the way you do. And mind you, you talk about it in the correct way. I appreciate what Brandon does say about Black Lives Matter, because it's real, it's true, and Brandon's message is good. His deliverance yesterday was all bad, but it wasn't just yesterday. The reason I'm making this video is because it wasn't just yesterday. Had it been just yesterday, I wouldn't be making this video. His deliverance is like this at all times now. Go to his YouTube page and look. Every single time he talks to a liberal, it's not to get them to walk away at all. At all. Like when are you going to get people, like, I don't know. What I'm seeing at this point is I'm seeing a man who made an amazing video, and that video resonates with me to this day, and it resonated with a lot of people. And then we all made our own videos. Then I see a man who took our videos and put them on his YouTube page, making money off that shit. That's cute. And Danny, you make money off our videos. I don't mind that, because cool, we gave you permission, we signed the contracts. But now that you have all of our videos on there, you go and you travel the country talking to your fans and people who already agree with you. That's not getting anybody to walk away. You're talking to people who already agree with you. And yeah, there's some videos of you going out there and arguing with Antifa, and that's dandy that you argue with them, but last time I checked, you're not fucking trying to get anybody to change their fucking mind. You're just telling them how wrong they are. When we were in Chico, And me and Lindsay's watching right now. Hi, Lindsay Grothwall. Me and Lindsay were outside, and me and Lindsay, we talked to these people. Well, 2 lesbian girls walked up to me and said, "Why are you wearing a fucking Trump shirt?" They were mad at me, and I talked to them. And Lindsay got that on video too. And guess what happened? Both of those girls now are voting for Trump. At first, it was only one of them, but now they both are. And those girls now I talk to, we text message back and forth every other motherfucking day. They've already been on this channel now, and the girls now support Trump. I have 2 lesbian girls are a couple that now support Trump. They now support Trump. And I did that outside of your own event, Brandon. How many minds did you change in Chico? Oh, you want to talk to your fans in Chico? Oh, that's crazy. I just really am frustrated because it is so close to the election. We don't have any time to fuck around. And I am only upset because my whole bone to pick with the gay community is because I was ostracized and kicked out of it for simply supporting Trump. And I wanted to tell them the truth. And I still do. And I still try to tell them the truth. But you are now in my backyard, homie. You came to West Hollywood. You came to where I was kicked out of. So I decided to go there and stand tall and stand strong with you against the very people who kicked me out. And I did that for a reason. I wanted to go and stand tall and show them, look, there's other people here that support Trump too. And it felt so good to stand in a group with me, Mario, Hagatha, our 2 lesbian friends, new lesbian. Those girls, that was their first rally, 2 lesbian girls. And it felt so good to stand with all of us, knowing that we were in West Hollywood. We were all gay as fuck. And we all supported Donald J. Trump. That felt so good to know that I'm not alone for once in my life. And that is because of the walkaway video that I saw of yours, Brandon. So I do, and I will always thank you for that. But, homie, you're in my backyard now. Nothing but gay people. How many minds did you change then? You had a time and a place, an opportunity, and you missed it. You missed it. You missed the fucking boat. You dropped the fucking ball. However you want to say it. Again. What you did do is do what you like to do, and that's trigger a bunch of people. Like, I get it. You like to trigger people. We get it. Don't we already have enough of those people out here? There's a bunch of, okay, so when you are a political commentator on the streets talking to people, there's a couple different types of us, okay? There's some of us that are freedom fighters who don't give a fuck, who are here for the fucking freedom to be American, and those a lot of times are Proud Boys. There's like Lindsay, that's like me, that's like Jen. We're what I would call more of the roughnecks, people that aren't afraid to get up there and get in your fucking face. Those people, I love them so much. Then there's the type of people who are more like just online, who are just here commentators that just like do videos at home. I do a little bit of both. And then there's people that are on here for fame. We see all you guys too. People who are like on here and like, whoa, this got me noticed. Okay, I'm gonna do this now, and they do it hardcore. Like those people are the ones who like they went up to what's that boy's name? Lindsay knows his name. I don't know. He's some like fake kid. He travels around. And he was homeless, and now he got a bunch of followers. And now he was just up in Washington at the autonomous zone, whatever his name is. I don't know. He has a beard. He's always in his car. His car's full of all his belongings constantly. That guy. Anyways, then there's that type who just simply are fame chasers. That's cute. And then we have the patriots, the P-A-Y-triots, the people who are on here just to get donations and get money and gain a lot of attention. And I think Brandon, unfortunately, falls in that category. I'm calling it like I see it. Now, I don't think Walk Away falls in that category. Again, I'm not coming for Walk Away. I support Walk Away 100%. I support Walk Away 100%. So don't think I'm coming for Walk Away. I support 100%. I support Walk Away 100%, period. Walk Away does not fall in that category. Because since I noticed that Brandon doesn't do anything, it was just us that made those videos. All he did was put them on his YouTube, make money off us. We made those videos. We walked away. I did. You did. We did it as a nation. We walked away. And thank you, Brendan, for initiating that. But you did your job. You made the video. Cool. Sit down. We did that. So since we did that, we decide the vision and the version of Walk Away that we want to represent to people. And that's what I do. But I feel like when Brandon's still being the face of it everywhere he goes, harassing liberals and acting like a fucking spoiled bitch, I hear using our money to get Botox and fucking liposuction in December when we fucking were sitting here worried about how we're going to buy people presents, but we donate all of our money to Walk Away. You know, I have to just say that I really do believe that he may not be in it for us. I don't feel like he's exactly in it for us. And I could be wrong about that. I really could be. But I would like to see a video of him getting people to change their minds. I would like to see a video of him talking to liberals. I would like to see a video of him sitting down and listening to them for once. Listen to them. Do you know how I got those 2 lesbian girls to now go from being haters of Donald Trump to loving me and supporting Donald Trump? I did that with a little bit of conversation. I let them speak and I listened to them. I heard their concerns. I heard what they thought Trump was doing to gay people. But then after they spoke, they let me speak. At that point, I went ahead and I refuted and I showed them everything that Donald Trump was actually doing for gay people. I showed them all the lives he's saving. And then that sparked their attention and I made them literally walk away from the Democratic Party. Those girls live up in Chico. Chico, California is far. It's way up north. And guess who was there yesterday? For you, Brandon. They were there for you. I don't know. I just think that you had a mic in your hand. The boy was silently protesting. I would have called him up on stage. You don't have to call him up on stage. I'm not saying I'm mad because you didn't do exactly the way I wanted it to go, but I'm saying, like, you could have did something. We get that you have fans. You get it. We get it. We all see you at every event. But why don't you make your rally? This is only your second rally. You're about to do a lot of them across the country. I want to see you doing more to engage with people and get them to walk away. If I could put in a customer request or if I can just what I think you should do is you don't have to listen to me again. Nobody has to listen to me. Nobody has to listen to me. I could just be a fucking somebody who you call a hater, which you will call, whatever. So I could just be that. So, or I could just be somebody who's actually giving you some constructive criticism. And I really do believe that you should take this opportunity to engage with the public more. And when you see people that are opposing you, people that oppose Donald Trump, let them speak. Tell them, why do you oppose Donald Trump? Let them tell you. And then after they tell you, oh, somebody's calling me all of a sudden. After they tell you, then use the opportunity to tell them how that is actually wrong. And here's the facts. Here's the actual truth right here. So then when they see the truth, they can go with it. Because I'll tell you something. These people really believe that Donald Trump hates gay people. These people really believe that Donald Trump's white supremacist. They really believe that. And you can't just tell them, you're wrong, you're lying, you're stupid, blah, blah. They're not going to listen to that, homie. You got to sit down and level with them. I let those lesbian girls speak at the Chico event that you held, that I was there for and I was outside for, I wasn't even part of. But guess what? I changed minds at that event, and those minds came all the way down to your event in LA. That says something. That speaks volumes. We're less than 100 days away, homie. We ain't got much time. We need to make sure Donald Trump wins this election so we can continue to make America great, so we can continue to spread the truth, so we can continue to save lives above all. Because the Democratic Party can care less about any motherfucking buddy else but their goddamn selves and their party and their agenda. And they'll use any citizen's life as a casualty in order to make their agenda happen. It's like the movie Ants. We are the ants, they are the grasshoppers. But unfortunately, we have a lot of ants that love the grasshoppers, that believe the grasshoppers, that will go against all the other ants to be with the grasshoppers. We need to make sure we're changing minds every day. Because the end of that movie, on the end of the movie Ants, is so inspirational towards what's going on today. Wouldn't it be amazing if we just fucking woke up and realized there's more of us than there are of them? We could save our colony. We could save our country. We could save it. And most of all, we could save the lives that are in it. I obviously can't walk and chew at the same time, guys, so I'm like slowing down my face. I'll post a picture of what it looks when I'm done, but I'm going to go live on TikTok right now to finish my face up. I just want to do the base of it and talk about that situation. So I'm really frustrated with it, yes, and I think that I got it off my chest now. So whether you want to look at this video and call me a hater, think I'm just coming for Brandon to come for him, it ain't a sport of mine. I don't like to just come for Brandon, but I will say that something that I represent, something that I support is walk away. Something that I constantly am telling people is walk away. Something I'm constantly sharing with people is walk away. A poster I have hanging on my living room wall says walk away. So when it's something that I personally believe in and represent, and I see it being represented in the opposite way, I'm going to speak about it. So hate me if you're a Brandon Straka fan. I don't care. I know it's already coming. I don't give a fuck. But if you're a walkaway supporter, know that I'm coming with love. I'm coming with peace in my heart to know that I'm just letting you guys know and reminding Brandon and reminding all of you guys that we need to remember where we came from. We need to remember what got us to walk away. We need to remember that we need to still get others to walk away. We need to remember that as long as we have one vote for a Democratic Party, there are people there that we need to get to walk away. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Hate me all you want, love me if you want, I don't care. Share this story out if you believe me, if you agree with it, awesome. Nobody joined the video, and on the caption on the video on YouTube, the Adorable Deplorable page, Hayden Hill page, Christopher Drew page, there was a link there. So if you guys want to pop up at the mouth, know that you guys always could have clicked the link and joined the video to give me your opinions anytime you guys wanted, and the option was always there. So even Brandon, you have the option to go ahead and jump on this if you want to. I know you probably won't see this till later, and you'll say you never saw it like you did when I walk up to you and talk to you in Florida, but then come out you did see it and you were mad about it. Whatever. But yesterday was a really good event, and I really appreciate Brendan for hosting that event. The event was great. It was awesome. There wasn't that much opposition. In fact, other than that boy, I didn't see much opposition. As I pulled up, there was one person standing across the street, like way across the street with like playing sad music. And they held a sign that said "Fuck Trump." That was it. Other than that, there was just that one white boy that held a Black Lives Matter sign. We had no opposition. There was no drama. There was no guns. There was no fighting. There was no nothing crazy. It was really, really awesome. There was a lot of people there, hundreds of us, and it felt so good. And also, just so you guys know, in that same exact park, every single Friday from now on, they're going to be having a rally every single Friday till Election Day from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m. You guys are, it's called a Freedom Rally. There will be a Freedom Rally there every single Friday. And Friday? Was it Friday or Sunday? I think it was Saturday. Okay, so every single every single Saturday, they're having an event there from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m. at the very park. It's not going to be a walkaway event. It's not walkaway supported or anything like that. There just so happens to be a lady who lives in Beverly Hills who is sick of all this and wants to hold a freedom rally every single week. So it's going to be every single Saturday from 3 o'clock p.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. If you're driving on Santa Monica Boulevard, make sure you guys give them a honk, give them a wave, go and join them, take your guys' flags if you have nothing else to do that Saturday, because they're having one until the election every single Saturday. They started it 3 weeks ago and they're going to continue to have it. Brandon just so happened to have his at the same time that they normally have theirs as well. So they were very appreciative to have Brandon there because a lot of people did come for Brandon. Lots of people came for Brandon. So imagine how much more can come. If Brandon, if it's fame you're after, homeboy, imagine how many more fans you could have if you just talk and level with people. And I know you like fans, so you'll get even more. And guess what? That means more donations for you. That means more liposuction for you. So make sure you're doing your job. Anyways, so that's what I'm sticking to it. And like I said in every video, I'll see you in the next one. Sorry if you come for me, but truth hurts.